Hello, everybody, and welcome to your Pick a Card Thursday. I'm Sophie from Maison Jupiter. We're going to look at a very special one today. It's going to be your message from your inner child. And this is something that sometimes we forget to do to connect to our inner child and to send this little child a lot of love, a lot of understanding, a lot of protection, all of those things that sometimes we can miss when we are growing up. So let's see what your inner child has to say to you today. So, to pick the right message for you, I will invite you to close your eyes, take a deep breath in and out. We're going to do that one more time. Deep breath in and out. Excellent. So, today, as you are going to open your eyes, the right path is going to appear somehow, and you're going to know which one is for you. Okay. So you're going to feel it, which message is for you as you reopen your eyes. Do you have it? Perfect. Okay. If you need more time, you can pause and come back later to your message using the timestamp below. But I will start with group one. And then if you are from the group two or group three, you can use the timestamp below to go directly to your reading. I will see you in a minute. Group one, let's see what does your inner child has to say to you today. We have number 41. It is a card of hope. So there is this kind of a very dreamy image that we have right there. So it could be that it is not too late for some of you to go for your dreams. It is not too late for some of you to have a better life. It is not too late for you to have some kind of freedom from something that is pushing you down. We can see that they are going up, they are free, they are having fun, and they are in this magical world of imagination that we sometimes lose as we grow older. And all of this is a message from your inner child to say it is not too late for any of those. So if you have a dream, if you have something that you daydream about, or that when you were younger you were dreaming about, it is not too late to achieve it. Let's see what is the second message for you. Okay, that's the number 30 is the father card. Interesting. So there could be something about your father that is calling for your attention right now. Maybe you had a fantastic relationship with your father, and that this father either left you with this dream, or you had some common ground with your father that you want to continue to explore in his honor or with him. But for some of the people for group one, it could also be that there is something that your relationship with your father caused for you to not go for your dreams, to not feel like this kind of freedom and light energy in your energy currently. So with this, there could be something that you need to release, something that you need to make peace with to feel able finally to go towards this hope, this dream, this lightness energy that we see here. Okay, so let's make a little bit more of space and let's see with tarot cards what this message is about for group one. So what do we have, please? What is a message from the inner child for group one? And they're all reversed. Yeah, okay, perfect. What is the message for group one, please? What is the message from their inner child? Thank you. Seven of Pentacle. This is a very strange energy that we have there, because the Seven of Pentacle represents is kind of a waiting, this kind of a waiting energy. And we can see that it is a plant that is growing. And here we have the tree. Do you see that? We have the tree. So there could be that you were told that you were not uh, as good as other people in your life, and that this is still with you today. It could be that this is still with you today. There could be something because you compare yourself to, it could be linked with the father. It could be because the father made you feel a certain way. Either it was this amazing person and you're comparing yourself to this person, to your father, that is, or because your father was not making you feel enough, not making you feel like you were seen or heard or understood or welcome or simply accepted the way you were or you are still. There is this waiting game here that we are seeing. Like, I will get better, I will grow, I will get better. It's just, you can see the disappointment in the eyes of this woman looking at the plant growing. Uh, it's almost like she's saying, by now, I would have expected that I would have been already better. And you're wondering if this is a problem of what you're made of. You're wondering if you're not going to be able to achieve something that you're really wanting to do because you're not made of what it's necessary to be made of to achieve that. So we have the Knight of Wands. It says that you have the motivation, you have this fire in you. Sorry for the voice. You have this fire in you to be able to go for your dreams. You have everything that you need to chase your dreams, to go for this hope. This is very strong inside of you guys. This energy of hope, this energy of this dream, whatever it is for you, is super, super strong in you. But this is what is weighting you down. Okay. So let's go for one more card on the hope, on this dream, on what is this beautiful energy coming out of you, and let's see what this is about, and let's take a card of advice on how to get there, okay, and how to deal with this to get there. So let's take one more to talk about this hope, this dream, this beautiful energy. We have success. So you have everything that you need to achieve your dreams. It is not too late. It is absolutely fantastic to see this because that's the card of victory, success, achievement, recognition. This is what you want to see, okay? So it is absolutely possible. It is absolutely possible for you to achieve this dream, okay? Let's see with this father energy. I want to know more about this for group one, and then we'll talk about how to move forwards in this dream of yours. Talk to me more about this energy of the father. Yeah, Seven of Swords. Okay, that's the sneaky energy. So for a lot of you, because it's a sneaky energy, it could be that you're not conscious of everything that has happened, or that your vision was not the right vision of the event because you were younger. Okay, so I would say that at this point, um, it's clear for me that you probably don't know how to link where you're going in life and how your dreams are linked with what happened in the connection with your father. But the connection with your father, the sense of divine masculine that you needed, the sense of security, the sense of safe place, is something that you still struggle with. And because we have the Seven of Swords, like I said, it's a sneaky energy. You may wonder why you have such a hard time in life. Not to say that we blame the parents for everything, but just that there is some unresolved energy that is stuck with your masculine energy from younger. Whoever took care of you, whoever was the masculine energy in your upbringing. Let's see the last part of advice. Let's see what we can do for you. So we have the Ten of Swords. It's not an easy way. It's not an easy way for sure. We have the Knight of Pentacles also. So that's not about like move forward, push through. It is not at all that. The Ten of Swords in this situation would say to deep, deep dive into those topics and to really try to understand what is there, to really try um, to go there and reassess what happened, and slowly try to, as an adult now, have the right vision of what was there, what was not there, and why it is still affecting you today. Okay, so the Ten of Swords is really, with swords, it's mental, with words and mental. So we need to really go down that road in a way that is difficult. We see it with the picture of the Ten of Swords, but the Knight of Pentacles next to it is really important because that's the slowest card of the deck. So we need to go as slow as possible in this process. We need to do it with careful energy, okay? Mindful of what is going on for you. So there is something there for you to get rid of, and to be able to move towards your dreams, because I see it. It is there. You really have dreams. You really want to move forward in life with certain things. It is still possible. Life is saying, yes, there is a success ahead, but you need to address why you're feeling this way. Okay. So this is what I have for you, group one. I hope it resonates. Again, sorry for the voice. Hopefully you are 100% clear on what is the next step for you. There is tons of resources, books, and tons of type of healing modalities that can help you with this, for sure. Tons of healing modalities that are with alternatives, more mainstream. But the main message here is that you're not broken. The main message here is that your inner child is saying, there was something stuck with the image of the father that broke me. And I'm still at that moment. I'm still stuck in that time. I'm still my vision of myself, my vision of my capacities, my vision of maybe my stability, because as the father, the stability is still stuck and waiting for some healing. And I'm waiting for, basically your inner child is saying that I'm waiting for you to come back and get me. Okay. So I hope it resonates. If you want to have your own personal reading, you can book at maisonjupiter.com. And because you watch those shows, you can absolutely have 10% coupon code. It is Jupiter for your next reading. Thank you so much, and I will see you next week. Group two. Let's see what does your inner child has to say to you today. We have time. Okay, interesting. And journey. Okay, well, they're pretty much talking about what you have achieved so far, where you're at in life, the time that has uh, gone through. So let's see a little bit more. I want to have more clarity on what this means for you, group two. What does your inner child has to say? I like the pictures so far. This is a new deck, so I haven't seen the pictures yet. I like the picture because we can see that this is a child that is alone pretty much in their inner world. I'm having a hard time to see what is there, but it's almost like it's this child is dropping numbers on a clock. Okay, I think that's what it is. That's a clock and the numbers are falling. It's very, very small, so that's okay if you don't see it. Um, okay, so we have this. And the journey, what I like about the two together and one after the other, is that we have this hand and we have this child in it. So I think that you have found people during your journey that are able to accept you, that are able to help you, that are able to help you along the way. And for some of you, it is yourself. Okay. But I see a child that has been probably left on his own, because we can see this card of time. And I see a child that has wanting to probably grow up or was asked to grow up really quickly, and that the journey of this child to become an adult was done really quickly. That's what I'm seeing so far. Okay, so possibly it was because you needed to be helping in the house very quickly. You were asked, or you knew that you needed to do it, and your inner child is understanding of those things, meaning that your inner child is is saying that this is my journey, and I knew that I would have to grow up faster than anybody else. I knew that this was not normal, but let's see what is the message for you. Oh, card on the floor. Let me see what we have. Okay, so we have the King of Coins, which is the King of Pentacle, and it's reverse. Well, it was reverse on the floor, so I will take it reverse. So that's the stability. And we'll come back to it, don't worry. We have Ace of Wands. Try to make more space here. And let's keep that here so we know it is for you guys. And we have another card. It's the Lover. The World. Okay. I thought it was the Lovers, but it's the World. Okay. So I'm seeing that you were asked to do a lot of tasks in the home, group two. Okay. Um, We can see a lack of safety, a lack of stability with the King of Pentacles reverse. We can see that you were asked to really do a lot of work in the home or outside of the home. For some of you, getting a job really quickly. We can see that the world reverses, that you didn't have the recognition of what you were doing. Okay, so I can really tell that the group two, you have been becoming an adult too quickly. And that can leave you with this very big sense of struggling to release control as an adult and struggling to not go into burnout a lot because you're used to do a lot and you're used to have the control on everything. And it's eh, for sure it's something that you had to do to survive, but it says that now your inner child is saying now in your journey, you are no longer in that space. You have to flip those things around. So let's look at what it means to flip those things around. Okay. And with this infinity symbol right there, this is not your first life that you had to do the same patterns. Okay. So your inner child knew before coming into this incarnation that you would have to go with this karma. It is not the first time you're doing this, but it needs to stop. So, what happens when you flip those things around is we are focusing on grounding yourself, creating some roots, a deep either connection with your the people around your community or a yes, a support system group, having some kind of money safety because that's a concern for when you were younger. So make sure that you have a space that makes you be able to recharge. So a home or another place that is just yours that you are able to recharge, having this kind of stability. And it's the turtle for a reason. It needs to be slow and recharging, and you need to be able to be there at your own pace and not with the go 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 that you are going at in a very fast pace. Okay, so we need to change that. The Ace of Wands reverse, it just means that you are pretty much always on the go go go, like I said. Okay, you're going too fast in your life, and having the Ace of Wands reverse is take your time to just recharge. Take your time to not always take the task of everybody else. And I know you are probably an amazing creator. You're probably doing workout for some of you. You're probably working super hard, but it says that you need to reestablish the balance by slowing down. You need to slow down, connect with the people, connect with the earth, connect with your environment. Make sure that you are in a place that you are able to have this support and you are able to recharge. Okay. So, for example, if you're living in a fast moving city, because it's practical for your job, it may be a good moment to slow down and ask yourself, is it really what you still want for your future? Because I'm seeing that you need nature. I'm seeing that you need slow pace. And that's against everything that you have been doing probably so far. Because you are always flirting with burnout. But this is no longer what your inner child needs. It needs comfort. It needs to have help, to feel like he is enough, that he is uh, like and appreciated and accepted how it is without having to do too much for others or to prove by productivity the value of the life. Okay, so let's see one final card for you for advice. We have the Six of Cups, which is basically children playing, and this is memories of past lives. The Six of Cups is healing of your child, inner child. It needs to do it in nature, away from the city. You see, this is the city, and we have nature right there. We need to connect with other people. So that's the same message we have from the beginning. And it could be that you want to do more of the the cards or pendulum or whatever is your strength in spirituality. We have the raven, so that's why I'm saying that. Um, and taking care of what you like, what you are about, but slower, okay? So this is your message from your inner child. I hope it resonates. If you want to have your own personal reading, you can book at maisonjupiter.com. Don't forget your coupon code for 10% off. It is Jupiter for your next reading. Thank you so much. Okay, my final group, group three. Let's see what we have as a message from your inner child. We have, okay, wow, beautiful colors. Number 18, blind spot. Yeah, okay. And 40, resources. Okay, that screams therapy for me. I don't know for you guys, but this is screaming therapy because it says basically that you have a blind spot. There is some information that is missing to you, maybe in your past life, maybe in this life, maybe in your astrology. There is a blind spot that for you it's blind, so you cannot access it. Okay, so even if you're trying to make sense of it, it's probably very difficult to do it on your own. Okay, it is a blind spot. Next to it, we have resources. So it says that you would have different type of healers, mainstream or not, that could be helping you. There is resources out there to help you, to guide you in what is your blind spot. It could also be your friends. Your friends are having already this kind of external look at your life. And I know they're not going to be professional, but it's already a start in this trying to uncover what is your blind spot. Let's look at cards just to see a little bit more of what we have. Tell me more, please, about this blind spot and what is the message from the inner child of group three, please. Okay, let's see what we have. Eight of Pentacle. That is very interesting because Eight of Pentacles is, amongst many other things, I use this card for learning. I'm using it for practicing, becoming better, and learning. So that's the card of school for me. That's the card of, yeah, learning in general. Okay, Eight of Pentacle. So it could be that you're going to want to either study more on healing modalities, and through it, you're going to have some answers for yourself. It could also be that, and then you want to become a resource for people who have blind spots in the future. That's 100% a healer energy. But don't forget that all healers have to start by healing themselves, okay? So you do need to learn and to practice on something and to bring more knowledge to a blind spot that you have. Tell me more about this blind spot, please, for group three. So, King of Pentacles. Okay. The World. Hangman. And the last card, please. Ooh, okay, cards were just flying. I have two, so I will take. My God, we have how many major arcana do we have? 4 out of 6. That's a lot. Okay, so this is the year for you, group three. I'm just going to make some space so you can see more. This is a year for group three that you really unblock yourself in life. I really think you're going to step into more of your life mission this year by starting by healing your inner child. Okay. Your inner child is saying that you haven't been able to be either social out there in the world, either visible or getting the recognition that you deserve, because there is some structure inside of you that you don't even know what they are so far that are blocking this from happening. Okay, so we have the boundaries where this person is having this kind of wall around them, and this structure needs to be destructed so you can have the recognition and you can be in this 5D energy of spirituality and your mission, and having the stability, the money, the recognition, and everything that you need in life. To do this, you need to learn more. You need to learn more about your own wall, your own boundaries, your own limiting belief, and then you're going to be able to deconstruct this, to rebuild yourself in a very healthy way, and to be having the recognition that you really want. So your inner child is basically saying, I know you're trying, I know it, but you cannot do it on your own. You cannot. Absolutely not. It needs to be done by professional. It needs to be done by resources. And yes, you're going to learn through it, and you're going to be able to heal others after it if you take it very seriously and you do your homework. But right now, you don't you don't have your finger on what is exactly the problem. And this needs to happen for the rest of those things to come through. It's like it's domino effect. The first domino is that you need to get that resources to be able to see what is your blind spot. What are you missing, right? And then to learn on it and to remove that structure in your mind to be able to get to your recognition. Okay, so I hope that resonate. This is what I have for you. So the advice would be to absolutely get to that resource and to let go of, uh, not let go of. I wanted to say let go of the ego, but that is something that you already do when you're reaching out. Most of you, you're going to let go of the ego naturally while you're going to reach out to the resource. Just be in this welcoming, open mind to have the clarity coming in and to welcome the healing. And then this is going to be something that, if you want to, you're going to be able to do for others later, or you're going to have the recognition for what you already know how to do and that you were meant to be doing anyway. But that the recognition and the success was blocked from you because there was this part of you that was not healed. So your inner child is saying, I know you're trying, but there is this part that is blocked, that is protected, and you need a professional to access it. And once you do, everything unblocks. Be ready to receive. So this is what I have for you, group three. I hope it resonates. Let me know in a comment if you want to share. I always love to read it. And if you want to have your own personal reading with me, you can book at maisonjupiter.com. Don't forget your coupon code for 10% off. It is Jupiter. I love you guys. I see you next week. Bye bye.